starting off, we've got some Todd McFarlane stuff. Everybody's going crazy for those NYCC books. Remember, those were like $500-$600 out of the gate.
Yep.
So now you can get multiples of them for $300.
I bet it's just one.
Just one for $300.
I'm betting.
Yeah.
It doesn't say 2 copies.
Yeah.
Just some lazy fuck took 2 pictures at their apartment.
Yeah.
And then the strip says you only get one.
What's the Spawn kills everyone that variant? Is that for just the workers, that people that worked at it at their place? Because I don't remember that one. Why don't I remember that?
I've never seen this one before.
I don't know.
It's a special signed one. Chat, let us know if you remember where that comes from. And then there's another one of those 189 sketches. This one's raw went for over 1,000.
That's dope.
Yeah. Print sketches.
Bryan, it's an employee exclusive. Yeah, McFarlane employees exclusive copy of Spawn Kills Everyone, personalized per employee. And it features their name on the cover.
That's dope. That's
cool,
that's
actually really freaking cool. Yeah.
That's super rare. Wonder how many employees he has. 80, 100?
Yeah, nothing. I mean, can't there be that many?
Yeah. That is cool. This is one of my all-time favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles books. It's the number 7 second print because it has Krang on the front, or what I think is Krang. Always thought was Krang on the front, and I love that cover. Always loved that cover. 9.6 signature series, so for $629. That was really high at one point, and 9.8 of that too. Just that cover. Remember that was going crazy for a while there. What's up with this Masters of the Universe Halloween mini comic?
So that is like one of the rarest Masters of the Universe comics. It's basically Holy Grail. You can see how small it is. It was some like a charity event in 2002, and there were a few direct order ones from MV Creations. I don't know if that was in line with He-Man.org or not. I think it was like they sent it out for people who did $50 donations or something like that. So nobody actually knows how much they are. They don't come up for sale at all. It was some sort of something in Santa Monica, right? Mm-hmm. And anyway, yeah, really, I think it was at the airport, and really, really difficult to find. I've seen people have them in their PC. Our buddy Martian Comic Hunter got the only other one I've ever seen that went up for eBay. He let me press it, and instead of cutting off as him as a friend and stealing it, I did that for him, and we got a 9.2. So this came for sale, and I didn't see this until he texted me a couple days ago, or whatever it was, right after the sale, and showed me that it's sold. And he was like, "Tell me this is you," and I was like, "Fucking, it's not me." And now I guess there's a few more. There's like 5 on the census now, with like 2 or 3 9.8s. So maybe people started to figure out how rare it was. But this is one of the Masters of the Universe Holy Grails. So I think 810, considering, I guess it might be okay just because of what's going on, especially considering the book sitting right next to it, going for only $3,500. So I don't know. So this is one I definitely would be. I'd probably paid $800. I probably had a bit more than this just to have it. Yeah, because I've got pretty much every Masters of the Universe variant there is. Not necessarily graded or a 9.8, but I've got just about every comic ever made, at least the tough ones. Some of the more recent ones I haven't bothered to 9.8 them or something like that, but you can still get them for cover price, brand new for $5. Who really cares? So anyway, this went. Did not see it for sale. Sadly, didn't see this for sale. Sadly, neither did he. And I don't know who bought it. None of my other Masters of the Universe people hit me up about it. So hopefully someone I know just didn't want to tell me because they didn't want to get outbid. and I'm fine with that.
I want to know who the guy is that sold it because I think I recognize his pictures. He always has that picture where he's in the picture on the reflection of his CGC. You know what I mean? And he's always selling good shit. So
really, yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna have
Isn't that everybody who takes a picture of a CGC
Yeah,
book?
you're probably right. You're probably right.
Because I definitely have those pictures.
Yeah, that one's hard. You know, the little secret is, well, now they give you the what do you call it? The scans on CGC for free.
Yeah.
So that's super simple. That's all I use now.
Nice.
But because it's just I've already a lot of times now if I have something coming back, I'll just literally make the listing. When I get it, I just check the slab to make sure it's not all scratched up or to make sure there's not shit stuck in there. Because there usually is on a couple.
Yeah.
And I go ahead and then I could just list them right away. That thing's a game changer. It's so much easier to list now. And yeah, so that's better. It's really easy to see.
For those that don't realize what that 678 is, why don't you guys let them know? I'll be right back. I gotta run and take care of something. But a lot of people don't realize how crazy that 678 is.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I can actually. So yeah, that's the. Let me try to see what the. Let me try to see what the topples of that. But yeah, that's one of the Venom variants from 2011, 2012. Super difficult to find. Some of those went on sale through Diamond for ones that didn't they didn't sell out of. Like even the ones that you think are hard to find, like the Iron Man or the Psylocke. Those are really those ones. But dealers were able to find those in after sales. And so although they're still rare, by the way, they're still pretty rare. They number in the hundreds. They don't number in the they don't number in thousands or anything like that. But this one never went for an after sale. None of them really ever went for the after sale. So let me see.
So 1 in 50, right? 1 in 50 Kionis.
Yeah, 1 in 50. The 678. It's saying. All right. So it looks like the highest. Oh, one sold this year for 7,000.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ! Yeah, because they just don't come up, man. It was in January. 2022, the high was 56. 2021, the highest was 68. 2018 was 6,000. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, that's a good deal.
I don't even think it's that good, to be honest, of a cover.
I don't, but it's Venomized Mary Jane and it's rare. I like it. I do like it, but I'm buying it for the scarcity and because the desirability for other people. Like of the Venom variants, Iron Man 512 is my favorite easily. The Venomized Iron Man, and he looks like a dinosaur or some shit, sort of sitting there going wild. The Psylocke cover. There's some ones that I really really like, but this one never came up on an extra sale. So there aren't same as 667. The Delato 667 that's never come up. Nobody's ever found it in a warehouse. Nobody's found this in a warehouse. Right. So there are probably not cases of these sitting out there. We know by now, especially with what the prices are. If they're not if $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 sales for for the 667 is what $38,000, $40,000 top sale.
Yeah.
That's if that's not dragging in other copies to the market, because I'll tell you what, if I had one, it wouldn't take $40,000 to get it from me. So I'll be honest with you. And I think, man, I think the so it was up there with the highest modern with the First Miles, but I think the First Miles variant 9/8 down to like 18,000.
Okay.
So it's already dropped in fast. Yeah, Ultimate Fallout 4 9/8 is down to almost 1,000. Are we? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. All right. Moving on. Some cool books, very interesting books. These are the type of books I love looking for. with the
Yeah.
market just being, I mean, there's a lot. The market's just really, really down right now. So, I think that it's cool finding these rare things, these
Hell
different things. So this 1950 first edition, first printing of the first appearance of Smokey the Bear. It was a giveaway, a forest fire giveaway, $310.
That's
That's
pretty
dope.
cool. Would that be considered the first appearance of Smokey the Bear, or is that?
I'm guessing that's what they're saying. It says first printing of first Smokey Bear comic, but maybe it's not the first appearance. I don't know, but I'm taking a guess.
It's
if
a
it
giveaway.
is, that's cool, man. That's cool if it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that Adventures in Disneyland, it was a giveaway at the park, a promo comic in 1955.
Dude,
$810.
Disneyland sells. Not Disney. I'm talking about just Disneyland. It sells, dude.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And this next book is the type of book that I always see where like Tilla is heading. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that he's going to be as well known or as big as David Cho, but this is why I like what Tilla's doing. Is he's putting out these cool comics early in his career, and you never know. And here's a early David Cho comic that we've talked about many times before. This is Slow Jams. Comes up rarely, very rarely, and $299. It got snatched up.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Vengeance #1, the variant. This book.
Was that a 1 in 15?
Yeah, I think it's a 1 in 15, yeah. First America Chavez. This book was always, it was holding its value for a decent amount of time, and it just gave up the ghost. What was this selling for? If you guys have GPA, if you can give an idea on what this book was selling for at the time, I can't remember, but it has just dropped big time.
I thought it was like $2,000, but I don't. I gotta look it up.
I feel like
way
more than
least
More.
I could be wrong.
Right?
Are you talking about pandemic prices or America Chavez hype?
Both. I want to know both.
It's the same thing, actually.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
3,500.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Also, never mind. 2022, 6,000. 2021, 5,800. Yeah.
Ouch.
So the
Holy crap.
Yeah, 2022, 2022, there were 2 sales for 6,000. Two sales for oh god, it just, the dip from the beginning of February 2022 started at 6,000. By December it was 1,700.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
dude.
rough.
Yeah. Oh man. And then it did go up to 2,100 in January, and then obviously it's just been on a decline since January. This is the lowest it's sold for since 2020.
Ouch. And there you go.
$6,000
Yeah.
to just
Good cover
God.
too. Nate's been looking to snag this. I think maybe he was lucky enough to pick one of these up. I think it's still going to probably fall. I hate to say that, but I think the sweet spot's going to be $300 to $500 for most keys that we were selling for decent money. That's where it's going to be. And
But I wish I would have sold everything I owned and started over now.
yes.
Started
Miles
fresh
Morales
with the fucking lot of money.
Ultimate Spider-Man #1, 9.8, the 1 in 50. We talk about this every week, it seems. Here's a 9.8, sold for $4,200. So it's still doing decent. I mean, it's down a couple grand, $1,800, but. And then, Doc Joe, where are you at? I hope this was you. Sandman 75, second print. It was?
No.
Oh.
I think he got. I think he got his though.
No, I think he was
still didn't
bidding on the
complete one?
9.6. I think he said he was bidding on the 9.6.
No, he's had a 9.6 for a long ass time.
Okay. All right.
So I think when he got the 9.6, it was the highest grade.
Wow. Well, he said he's been waiting for a 9.8, I thought, but less than $1,000 for that's crazy. Such a rare book. Sandman number 75, final issue, and the second print. Super, super rare.
My LCS had that randomly one day.
Yeah.
That's
how it
I mean,
works,
they
man.
had it priced up. I can't remember how much it was, but I'd never seen another one since then.
Yeah. Look at these Freddy versus Jason versus Ash books. So you got the connecting covers, and then the regular number 1, right? Old School Dynamite, $405, and then $510 for the trade.
What's the Campbell set sell for then? What
No,
is
that's
it
just
about
for
these
number
ones?
3? I don't know.
There's
man.
there's a JSC.
Oh yeah,
set
the
of this
Campbell one
also.
sells for a lot too. Yeah.
Not $400 unless I
not
just
$400.
missed this or something.
Look at that one, number 3,
and their covers are better, dude.
21 bids on that.
It must be that, and maybe that's the rare one. Nobody can find the Ash or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Nobody was still ordering, and then because these have to be variants, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Badass
God.
though. Hack Slash Suicide Girls Annual number 1, the D cover, $380 raw. One of these nights, we're gonna have to just go through all the badass Hack Slash covers that are out there.
Yeah, dude. And you know what? I wish a lot of them sold for more than. Of course, there's a lot of things I could say that, but I'm like, damn. I picked up some really nice Hack Slash covers that are like, they're okay. They're $10, $20, $15, but I'm like, for now, I thought for sure this shit would be worth something.
Yeah. Here you go. Adventures of Superman number 499. The DCU variant sold for $449. That blows me away. I didn't realize that one was one of the rare ones.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's crazy that there's new people collecting the DCU variants. I think that's cool, man. I think that's super cool.
Yeah, I agree.
There's people every day that are joining in on that collection run. Do you think that people are out of nowhere, I'm gonna go and buy these, or do you think they just pick up a bunch accidentally and they're like,
well, dude, okay, I'm still in a DCU chat, and there's
old school?
There's people that will, these guys, and I'm not even sure how I got invited to it, and there's not that many people, and I like all the guys in there, and there's not that many, and I absorb the knowledge from it, because it's not just that, but it's mostly, to be honest, it's mostly that. And I'm like, yeah, and I find it cool as shit to see all that. And I'm like, I'm a collector, and then if I see one for $5, I buy it because I don't know what's what. Right. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I don't. Certain obvious ones you're gonna know, like that Supergirl second print, or fifth print Doomsday, things like that. But you don't always know. But I'll tell you what, the things that people I know pay, or the people, whoever the hell the people that outbid them are, at like $800-900 for value packs and shit. I'm like, good for you. Like you get what you want.
Yep.
I don't know. I think he's got freaking issues. I think Daryl Miller's got the most. I don't know if anybody has him. Anybody's got him beat, I think, in that chat. But just in the way that they've cataloged these things and are trying to hit them all, it's great, man. I love it. I just love when there's shit like this to collect. It's like the sub-collecting genre that's worth a lot of money. And I'm sorry, Adventure Superman $499 DCU selling for $450. When we got first appearance 9.8s dropping like flies. That makes just whatever, dude. It makes me happy that some part of the market's healthy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's another.
But this is what happens when you collect for a while and then you get tired of either chasing first appearances or whatever it is. You start going into these little niches and trying to find this weird, obscure stuff, right? So I think that's. I don't know if it's people just stumbling upon it, but I think like it's probably people have already collected everything they can, and then they're just trying to go to the next thing. And so we've got new collectors who are finding out about it and going in. It's cool.
Yeah.
This is a cool book. I would love to own this. A high grade Amazing Spider-Man 149, the clone book. Great clone cover. It's a double cover though, an 8.5 double cover. Sold for $281. CGC 8.5.
That's cool.
There you go, Sean. New Mutants 98, 9/6. Mark Jewelers.
Bro, that's worth sending back for 9.8 pre-screen about 10 times.
Fuck yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. Especially with that stupid fucking X-Men logo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why you put a Jim Lee X-Men logo on this thing, dude?
Stupid.
Fucking Magneto up there. Dumbass.
Jesus.
And then a Tomb of Terror 15, 5.0. Pretty nice.
I know. Blue label.
2100.
Dude, somebody had to have dude, they canceled that mid bid or something. There's no way that thing only there's no way that only sold for that.
Right?
No, it's literally impossible.
This is crazy, dude.
Yeah, but not this golden age market, dude. The real people are still bidding on that shit. You know what I mean? It's us or older that even knows what that fucking cover is. So there's that. I think that I don't buy that till something happened with that thing, dude. They ended it early or something like that.
And then a couple Incredible Hulk #1 sold over the last couple of weeks, but a 6.5 sold for just under 35,000.
That's down, right?
It's got to be fucking half price minimum.
Yeah,
$10,000 a point easy,
That's
dude.
what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's if I'm in the market for 35 grand.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I'd probably go Ultimate Fallout 4.
Really?
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
Are you kidding me?
Well, we might. I guess we might as well talk about it because there was an Ultimate Fallout 4 sale for Djurjevic, a 9.5. Right.
8.
Oh damn, this is rough.
9.8.
Yeah, 9. Sorry, did I say 9.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.8.
I was like, I don't think that came out in the Wizard days.
Mm-hmm.
So what's this? Comic Link?
So,
what site is this though?
This
is
this
who posted this today?
This came in a chat that I got. Also, some more.
Yeah, someone who posted this today. Deferred posted this. Somebody posted.
I think this was Vintage Comics and Toys. Maybe Phil. I think Phil posted this.
Someone's posting this in it wasn't Phil today.
Was it Josh International Comics?
He doesn't. Yeah, it might have been Josh. Because Phil doesn't use Discord, so
yeah, it was probably Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Crazy, dude.
I don't. I mean, ending that. But what it do? Can you see it up there? Is this Comic Link? I don't use it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, it is what it is. Maybe they didn't sell it in the right place. Honestly, I don't think that's ending at 17 grand or less on eBay. I really don't. Tuesday night be damned. Can you imagine taking probably one of your better investments? I mean, let's hope to God this wasn't somebody who paid $38,000 for it, and letting it end on some random site on a Tuesday night.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? And I don't know what time zone that is, but still, I don't understand. And do sites even do that? I'm sure Heritage doesn't end fucking comic keys on Tuesday night. Could be wrong. I don't know.
That is Tuesday. You're right. Wow.
Trying to find out where it was.
6:24 our time.
Yes, I'm saying I don't recognize the site, but their sites I just I don't pay that much attention to.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking if it was Comic Link or something like that. If it's Hakes or something like that, that's dumb. Yeah, I definitely agree. It shouldn't. I don't understand why it would ever sold for almost $40,000. Doesn't make any sense to me. But considering that price point was over 35 was becoming the norm, to drop $20,000 is a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if Cover Price has notated it.
This looks like Comic Connect or Comic Link. It looks like one of them. Can't remember, but
somebody's saying Comic Link. That's what I'm saying. It's in my head. It's telling me Comic Link. So I'm gonna agree with that. But anyway, I don't know. Wrong place, wrong time. You know, I don't. I'm not a big. I normally sell my own shit. If I do use anything, I'll use my comic shop. It is okay. It's Comic Link. I'll use my comic shop basically because I'm not going to auction that much stuff. If I do, I'll probably get better results myself. Doing it myself, and I don't mind doing it on eBay. And I stopped auctioning 5 or 6 months ago, probably right about the right time. But basically, my comic shop, they'll do over $300. It's 8%, and 300 or less, it's 10%, and that's it. And they literally will send you a check in the mail. You can do PayPal also, which is an extra 3%. But which is wait for your money to save 3% if it's that much money. You know what I mean? So yeah, go ahead and that's why I like my comic shop. They do all the work, take all the responsibility, and it's you. Who the hell is going to sell a book for you over $300 and only take 8% write you a check?
Well, 9.8.
Write you a check. Read between the lines, people.
9.8s of the regular book are $1,200 books now.
Yeah.
You know, those were $3,400 at one point, which is crazy. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, here's your Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, CGC 9.8, Greg Land.
Oh, okay. I'm in for that. Easy.
Yeah.
Right now. Right. Yeah. Right now, I'm in for that. Okay. Ouch. Let's stop doing this. I don't know if my heart can take this.
It is rough.
All right.
Yeah. I love that Venom Gold Lethal Protector. It has like a refractor background on the webs that looks so damn clean, dude. And to see that book, you know, 9.8 sub $1,000 is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll pick that up.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And here is something that blew me away. These variants are some of the greatest variants in comic books, and they are some of the greatest characters in comic books, in my opinion. The Infinity 1 through 6 Inhuk Lee variants with all of Thanos' crew. What are they called again? The
Black Order.
Black Order. Fucking A, man. Some of the coolest characters in comics right there. And those Inhuk Lee variants are so clean.
They're beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
They're beautiful.
300 books for all.
Somebody couldn't deal with that. Somebody couldn't deal with the what's his name? The guy, the Ebony. Somebody could not deal with that Ebony Maw 9.6, dude.
Yeah.
They called it a day.
Yeah.
Never. Can't deal with it. That is so sick, dude. Oh, all 3 of those on this book, especially the Gwen, of course, because I think it's gonna be worth a lot of money. I mean, how are you gonna get those Infinities in that set? SS Inhuk, dude. That set raw would have was like probably $600-800 at a long time. You know what I mean? And like you're gonna go that set for $300. It probably costs $400 to fucking grade that.
Yeah, for real.
Oh. Dude, I don't want. Oh god. Okay.
And all the time to get those signatures and all, just all of it.
Oh yeah, even if dude, it's all at once. You did good. They're already pressed, probably. You know what I mean? You only missed. They only dropped one of them. So
Josh says International Comics. Josh says once that Greg Land hits $500, I'm in. I think it's a terrible cover.
I think the cover sucks, dude. But
Yeah.
it's the rarest of her first appearance. It is more rare. It's never been on an extra sale. You know, they did a lot of extra prints, but yeah. No, those sales are gone. And that book's
no. What I mean is, there's probably going to be 10 more foil variants of this, and
got you. Yeah, that doesn't count.
What do you mean it's not a real sale, Hotfoot Teddy? It was a scammer. How do we know what happened? Let us in on the.
I don't know.
On the T, as they call it.
I don't know which one he's talking about.
Yeah. All right, next, some great UK sales. One guy said, "Fuck it, I'm out." He stole his Captain Britain number 8, the first Betsy Braddock in a 9.2 for $377. That's crazy. And then the number 1 in a 9.4 with the mask for $377. That's crazy. Same amount. And then one of the most underrated, coolest UK comic books, or just comic books ever, Warrior number 1. First appearance of V for Vendetta and Miracle Man. Alan Moore, just amazing. 2 great storylines. An 8.0, and that looks so pretty in the CGC magazine case, man, for $381. I would have bought all 3 of those. No fucking problem.
Yeah, 9.4, dude. Like, there's not that many. Although I got one to submit. There's not how many more copies of Captain Britain are sitting out there. 9.4 or better. They're going to get created. Can't be many. They're newsprint. It's not like that big ass thing was bagged and boarded. It's not like the, it was tough to get the mask. But yeah, these are great buys. The first Betsy Braddock. Come on, I mean,
hell yeah,
it's a fucking weak first appearance. Okay.
Yeah.
So's the Mutant Daniel too, but well, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like Rocky Raccoon. It is what it is.
Yep.
Next, we've got a Cerebrus number 1, and then it's signed by Dave Sim, plus issues 2 through 106.
Wow. 2 through 106 are basically just freebies anyway. At the end of
I
the
don't
day.
have room for that shit in my house.
No, dude, there's a couple books in there, and those sub and 10 and below, those sell, and if they're decent condition, those sell, dude.
Do they?
Yes.
Because anytime I look at any of those, I never see. I mean, except for number 1. I've never really seen it.
There's that Red Sonja one cover that sells for a bunch.
Did you know how many people probably think that's a Spawn character?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't. Yeah. Like, I lightly knew.
He's still putting stuff out, man. He puts something out new this week.
Nice.
He does a lot of those like homages, which are actually pretty interesting. I have bought some of those just because.
He's got funny, pissed off, old, not necessarily pissed off old man get off my lawn stories in it, but he's, I think he's very anti-soy. I'll just say that. What do you guys think about this Berserker pen and ink 23 karat gold, not 24 karat gold, 23 karat gold ink? It's like ink gold in the ink, right? What's going on with these?
I mean, they were just so limited, right? It was just a few per. I mean, 10, 15 per day. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I meant to talk about this last on Saturday, but aren't they selling these online too, and they just have a different thing behind them? Am I wrong about that?
They probably are. I think these were just that gilded version, but they did have another version of the book for sure.
So it's really 24 karat gold ink on that book?
I think it's
real.
I don't think it is.
Huh.
I think it's just gold ink, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they put a 1/1 trillionth of a drop in the gold. Like,
Yeah,
It's like
here's
those
the one.
secret-
Also, they could just fucking lie to you.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
legitimately no possible way that they
So-
like recorded putting gold into their printing process, dude.
This one's limited
Right.
to 50, and they just changed the little thing they write behind them, and now it's just a little halo, and they're selling for $100 now.
It's 100 cents the same book.
I will say this though, so like in India, like the dessert, there are Indian desserts that have like this small layer of gold foil on them,
But
and
you eat that shit.
I mean, you eat it, but it's not like it's super expensive. So even if they did use it, I could see it being something like that, and just not like being kind of a nominal cost to do it. You know what I mean? It's just so thin. I could see that.
Is it the same as a secret rare Pokemon cards? How with the gold?
I don't know.
You know, the ones like if there's 187 cards in the Pokemon set and it's like 188, 180,
Is
they're
it
always
23?
like gold.
Is it 23 karat? Really? 23 karat?
It says 24 karat though.
There's no such thing as 23.
I was about to say, we have 23 karat. What?
It says 20, 23, 24 karat gold.
Yeah. It's real gold, just super thin, like tissue paper thin. Yeah, just gold leaf.
Yeah.
They were selling them for $29, not signed. So what's the difference? So those ones were signed, and they have a little thing in the upper left corner. Dude, I feel like I've drinking enough Goldschlagers to, you know what I mean? Like, there's less. Like,
It's
what the
been
hell,
a while,
dude?
but you know what? I'll miss it. I'm gonna go get some tonight.
What's going on here?
It's like Fireball, dude. It tastes so good, but the next day is like,
Oh yeah.
The Goldschlager's a little weaker though.
oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Fireball. Yeah, next day. I said Jackfire's like Coke and fucking Fireball's like Speed. One's like the clean high. Other one you're fucked up.
Here's the Toy Biz special. Was it Lionel's
That's
Play
down,
World?
right?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Down, right?
Yeah, that was like $800 easy a year ago.
Yeah.
It might still be a good buy though.
Hell
I mean,
yes.
Spider-Man 2099 is like kind of sort of solidified after that movie. I feel
Hell
like.
yes.
Yep.
Yep. I'd buy that. I'd buy that for $1 and $200.
Robocop.
So Brian, if you bought that, would you keep it in the packaging like that, or
Yes.
would you
Hell
remove
yeah.
the book?
Yeah, I have 2 of them. They're still in the packaging.
Oh,
I have a
wow.
couple of the books, but I have 2 that are still in the packaging. I also have the Ben Reilly, 2 of the Ben Reilly ones in the packaging. I like them. I think they're
Nice.
cool.
This is where it gets interesting, I think, as a collector. You know, when you go across multiple collectibles, it's like, do you get this graded by AFA, or do you open it up and get the book graded by CGC? You know,
Right.
Which one is the better flip?
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Check this out. I've never seen these first 2 toys. Mangalore's Mangalodemon. Vintage Ideal Toys, 1984. Never seen that. $787. And I've never heard of these Jewel Rock Lords. Now, I put these on here because they're crazy sales and I've never heard of them. And I want to know what they are and if anybody out there knows what these are.
Yeah, I never heard of them either.
All right?
Yeah.
Mongoloid toys.
Mongoloid demon. Manglores.
Mongoloid, he's a Mongoloid.
And
It
then,
was like probably some off-brand cartoon on USA Network back in the day.
dude, those Jewel Rock Lords are cool, man. Those are dope.
Yeah. I know, it just made me think of GoBots or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Brazilian Batman, which is just a superpowers Batman repainted like Michael Keaton and black tape on the back. So pretty dope. That's a great figure right there. It's a tough figure to find, even just loose. Yep. 2 Toy Fair catalogs from Kenner, one from 85 and one from 86. Just the catalogs. So, pretty cool. You get the Power of the Force, the Droids era, the superpowers. That's just cool. So for
if you think about it, that's kind of where a lot of those toy lines would have debuted, right? So that would have been their first. Yeah.
Yep.
Great point. And then you got the 86. You got Mask on there, I think. Superpowers, droids.
Fuck, I love Mask. Jesus.
Mask was so cool.
Cher should have won an Oscar.
You're talking about Dude, he pinned his fucking Roy Campanella rookies on the fucking wall.
Yeah, what an asshole. I love the Takara R2 wind-up R2-D2, the Japanese R2-D2 wind-up. It's a tough thing to find. $226 lose.
Oh, man. That's dope.
And then I've never seen this before. It's a Thundercats toy called Tungosaurus. Sold for $2,000, over $2,000, $2,100. That's crazy. I want to know what that does. Tungosaurus.
You don't want to know what that does.
That's why it's $2,100 fucking dollars.
Early version of a.
Dudes be like, I can go golfing now.
Yeah, early version of what's that thing that they always used to advertise on Joe Rogan? Early Joe Rogan days.
Oh fuck!
The fake vaginas. Fleshlights, yeah. Early version of a fleshlight, the Tungosaurus.
Joe Rogan would not be the man that we all know and love if he didn't have one sponsor. Fleshlight. His only sponsor.
Hey man, that dude, shout out to Aubrey, man. He started On It, and now On It is breaking the bank on those college cards that they're putting out. They're in the card world now. They're not only just doing, mushrooms and alpha brain and shit. They're doing actual cards. They're making cards for collegiate. They're making cards for Shadir Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes.
Are they paying the college guys though with those cards?
I'm sure.
Yeah, nice. Good.
This is a cool G.I. Joe piece and figure. This is the jetpack set that came with the silver Grand Slam, where he's painted silver instead of red. Tough figure to find. Tough thing to find, and have a box with it too, and everything complete. $653. And then the rare Roadblock from 1992 that got recalled because of that helicopter piece. Kids were choking on it, and that got recalled. So almost $400 for that loose.
Wow.
Damn. All right. Next, remember we were talking the other day about those redback file cards. You can get them in nice condition. They are making big money. Here's 6 redback file cards. The redbacks came already cut, so they're perfect. They're nice condition. They have red on the back of them instead of the action figure card back. These were from the mail away figures. So if you got your figures through mail away directly from, is it Hasbro, right? And then a lot of the mail away figures came in the bags with their card already in there like this. So that's what all of these are from. Pretty cool. You got Storm Shadow, Firefly, Cobra Commander, Baroness. Nice. $710 just for 6 of them. That's crazy. And then a Biker Mice from Mars. I've never heard of this one. 4x is his name. It's an Australian figure, I think. $2,289. And then
Biker Mice. Weren't we talking about that comic on the Hot 10 recently?
Yep.
Yeah.
Recently, yep.
Oh.
They're redoing it. This is one of the coolest figures of all time. This is the Incredible Hulk Mecha Hulk figure. It's very tough to find at all. It even sells well loose. It's huge. It's massive. Super heavy. It's super cool. This came out at the same time as like the Spidey Hulk figure and the Dragon Man figure. These were very tough to find. It's $207. That's like I've seen it sell for 3 times that.
Wow.
We talk about the Night Force Shockwave all the time. Another loose Shockwave, Night Force Shockwave, sold for $220. And this guy sold a bunch of loose Night Force figures, and he's got this cool laser thing that he puts behind him. That's really cool. He's got a cool setup for his sales. I like it. Shout out to him. But I've never seen this. This is a G.I. Joe Cobra Con exclusive Shockwave from 2008, the SWAT Squad Leader repaint. I've never seen that one. Sold for almost $600, $559. And then a mint on card Jerome Brown starting lineup. Not first year starting lineup, but I think it's the first year Jerome Brown figure because he was a rookie in '88, I believe. $300 for this, and Jerome Brown was a beast.
Oh,
absolute stud.
The OG Eagle jerseys, people try to get the Mitchell Ness with the Jerome Brown patch.
Yep. Hell yeah. So $300 for that. This is I always remember the $6 Million Man Bigfoot toy being worth a lot of money. It's one of those hallowed toys and toy collectibles. But this is a later they changed the box up a little and it sells for a lot more. So this is the second night. I think they originally put it out in 77. So the 78 version is the rarest box version. It's a totally different box. Looks different. Sold for $1,000. Pretty cool that that's still around. And then Shogun Shote, another rare Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Did you guys see that this week in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics, not the regular one, but the one that's more animated, they have the first appearance of Chrome Dome. Did you guys see that?
Are you talking about the Saturday morning one?
Is that what they're called, Saturday morning?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, this is super cool. I'll show it to you guys. Chrome Dome is a super rare Grail figure. We actually talked about him a few weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah, hold on here.
Saturday Morning Adventures or something like that.
Is that what it's called? Let's see here. If I can find it. Yeah, anyways, here it is. His first appearance, I guess, is this comic. But tell me if I'm wrong, you guys. If I'm wrong, I need to know. But this is it coming out this week. It just dropped this week. He's on 3 of the covers. This is cover A,
nice.
Cover B, and cover
Nice.
C. So
That dropped today?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it says there's a special election in New York and a rebuilt Chrome Dome. So I don't know. Maybe it's not the first appearance, but I thought it was. Could be wrong though. I'll be looking in the chat for them to let me know. All right. And then next, look how nice that Hoth Snowtrooper looks on that figure. It's an AFA 85. But the snowtroopers and the stormtroopers is just like Storm Shadow. The whiter, the more pristine white it is, the better. And that looks like it was just put out of the factory, man. Absolutely beautiful. It sold for over $2,000, which is crazy. And then this is a loose Jocasta New figure, and I can't remember. Was she a comic pack figure? Sold for $228 loose. And Jocasta New is the Jedi librarian, right, lady? So that's pretty dope. And then look at this 1980s vintage Mexican unarticulated bootleg figure of Bespin Luke. It's graded loose, CAS 75, sold for just under $200. Doesn't even move.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that because it's like you. I was gonna say you can't verify it, but then it's a bootleg. So what? I don't know.
Right?
I guess it's just a cool item to buy. I'm not really even sure why you would get that. I don't know. Because I feel like if you're a toy manufacturer, you can make shit like that just to have, just like one-offs or proofs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's interesting. Those uncirculated bootleg figures are massively collected in Star Wars and G.I. Joes and action figures.
So let's start printing them.
Yeah, I know. No, we can't do that. Splatterhouse 3 sealed Sega Genesis, $720.
Okay.
I don't know if that's high or low, but I thought it was interesting.
Seems
Classic game.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. Splatterhouse is classic. Adi Granov tool poster signed.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. $613.
That's badass.
An 8x10 promo poster of Master Ace, Inc. Incorporated, signed by all of them.
I was so mad the other day. I missed a M&M, one of these promo press kit things, and it went for like $30. It wasn't signed, but I was like, it was from that era, and I was doing something else. I answered a phone call and I missed it, and it went for so cheap.
Wow,
man!
Yeah, good to see Solo Wookie in the chat. A concert ticket, last Elvis Presley concert from June 26, 1977, $215. Just the stub.
God, that seems like a bargain,
right?
I feel like that's a bargain.
Yeah.
Check this. Some more cool concerts or some more ticket stubs.
The Catch.
Yep. PSA graded. I forget what its grade was. Might not even be graded. Just might just be authentic. But yeah, Montana to Clark, the Catch, NFC Championship game. $531. And then Kobe's last game. $862.
My friends still have their tickets.
That's cool. Bob Marley and the Wailers ticket stub. That's cool. From 1979.
That's really cool.
Yeah. All right, this is super cool. Nintendo Fun Club News. That's the original Nintendo Power. If you were signed up for the Nintendo Fun Club newsletters, you got the sample copy of Nintendo Power. And so these are the original Nintendo Powers. Super rare, super tough to come by. They didn't sell for much until recently. So now you can see they're selling for a grip. So pretty cool. And then Ocarina of Time. Sealed. Sold for $1,100. $1,125.
This is a collector's edition. So this is like a later print. This is like
really?
greatest hits type of thing.
Wow.
Is that a good price, or is that high or low, Vinny?
It's crazy that a collector's edition sells for that much.
Yeah, I think it's about right. I'm not really big on the collector's editions too much. So I'm sure Ocarina of Time, like the original version, would go for a lot more.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
High Fructose magazine I used to read all the time. One of my favorite things to do back when I was a Daryl is I would I get super high and go up to Barnes, and not on cannabis, I'd go up to like Barnes and Noble or Bookman's and just waste away the day drinking coffee and half passing out in free magazines. And
that's awesome.
I always used to read High Fructose magazine because it always was about like modern art. Like Mark Ryden was always in there, and you would always find new cool artists. And a lot of really good comic book artists find that James Jean. I mean, just amazing stuff. And 1 through 10 sold for $1,500 of those magazines.
That's cool. I'm sure some of, like you're saying, Brian, I'm sure some of like the big fine artists probably, if they didn't debut in this magazine, they probably made, some of their early work in here for sure.
Wow.
From comics to fine art, all across the board.
Unreal. That's cool.
Dude, how many? I mean, it was kind of like surfing the internet or just being on your phone. Like, how many hours did you guys spend in magazine racks?
Oh my god, dude!
Like,
So
I mean,
much.
just a lot. Like a lot. Like free time at a Tower Records or Barnes and Noble or B. Dalton book, anything like that, where you just have all this stuff. Oh, this topic looks interesting, and you just pick it up, and just that was life.
Dude,
It was a good life.
When I
Yes,
was
it
looking
was.
for,
We lived in the best time, dude.
we
lived
did.
in the best time,
Dude.
When I was looking for those Sports Illustrated for Kids a few months ago, I realized that newsstands don't even exist. Like, aside from your Barnes and Noble or your Books A Million, anything that's called a newsstand in most cities is just like a glorified convenience store now, with no real magazines, maybe like a couple. That's it.
Right.
So it's kind of sad. It's different from how it used to be.
Yeah.
Aside from LA, Sean, because Sean,
Okay.
you can still find them in LA newsstands.
Yeah. Like my it's weird because the advertisements and things, like the things I'll find, I'll look on eBay and stuff. My local grocery store is a smaller grocery store, so there's a lot of older people in the community. So they've got the car magazines. The bottom is like the kiddie row, but they'll have stuff like, all about the Spider-Verse or all about Barbie or all about whatever's Star Wars, whatever's popular. And then they've got like the car magazines, all the stuff like that. And I don't know how many magazines are there. Let's say there's 15. There's probably at least 100 different magazines. There's a crossword section, and like I walk in and I'll look in there. I don't spend like too long. I know people coming in and shit like that, but I just sit there and I'll just be like, okay, this looks like a cool topic or a car magazine or something. I'm like, I would like to know about that, It's just, you remember going to the airport and it was like, I don't have shit on me. There's probably not anything going to be on my cheap Southwest flight. So I'm going to go, I don't even want to read my book. I'm going to buy 2 magazines.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what you do. That's what you do. Good old reading, man. And like when you read it, it meant something to you. Kind of like the comics, You read it, so or also because you spent your money on it. Instead of flicking through a free article, if you spend your money on it, you read it. Same way with CDs. We buy the CDs, man. You spend $15, you're fucking pot committed, man. You're gonna listen to that thing at least 10 times, talk yourself into liking it, and then just keep it going, right?
Yeah. Check out these tickets, dude. 4 tickets for the 1979 NCAA Finals, the Bird versus Magics, Indiana. And Indiana State, yeah, Michigan Michigan State versus Indiana State, right?
Shit, those are grails, bro.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
$9,000.
Right.
And then Nolan Ryan versus Rob Ventura, the fight ticket. $2,000. Both of them not ungraded.
Pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And look at this one. This one's super cool. John L. Sullivan versus Gentleman James Corbett. 1892 boxing ticket. Graded PSA 3. That is fucking cool, dude. I have a John L. Sullivan 1892 graded card. A tobacco card. It's a, what do they call it? Allen and Ginter. The first Allen and Ginter set.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, we're almost done here. We're moving on to some of the cooler stuff that we got to look up close. Look at this. This is one of those 1971 Third Eye Blacklight posters. This is the Silver Surfer. Look how badass it is. Thus you shall suffer no longer. I am changing. Look at that, bro. That's badass.
That's really cool.
$359. Scotty Young OA of Gizmo.
Oh,
$435.
That's nice.
Fucking
I like
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
You could tell too.
Yeah.
So
Like
good.
even if you didn't see his little signature box down there,
Yep.
Yep.
you know what I mean. There you go.
So good, dude. I
There's
love he's
his
got the
flames,
matches.
his facial.
Damn,
He's
that's
about to
good.
fuck Gizmo's about to fuck shit up. Somebody just fed him after midnight for sure.
Yeah, his ears are changing.
Yep.
This is crazy to me. Humberto Ramos, 1995 Marvel Overpower original art. The card art. Captain Universe.
Wow.
And here's the OA for it.
Wow, that's cool. They
676
throw in the card.
bucks. Yeah. This blew me away. Why is Garmin GPS selling for $3,500? Is there a reason for this? There's got to be some type of reason that like an old Garmin sells for this much. Is this not an old?
China could be
Probably like-
cloning it. Like they could be behind.
This is probably the
I mean,
first one or early one, something like that.
GPS systems, especially older ones, they especially sealed like that or in the bag with the box instruction manuals, they sell. They're all over YouTube. There's channels all over YouTube talking about things that sell that are out of the ordinary, and they're talking a lot about GPS stuff.
Crazy.
Why though?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't that
No idea.
interesting to me.
I remember back in the day there were certain things that you could like hack into satellite TVs, and that's why you bought old technology, but it doesn't seem that way anymore. But maybe it could be. You know the famous tale about John Teeter, the time traveler. He had to go back in time to find a IBM computer that was a one-off computer that they supposedly created, that they really did create. That's a deep Bogcast cut for you guys. All right,
Okay.
moving on. This is a badass cover, man. I would have thought about buying this. Exciting Comics number 53. Look at how dope that cover is, dude.
Looks like
That's-
Carol Danvers in a Halloween costume.
Yeah. And then how about Cave Woman number 1, the double page splash by Bud Root, sold for only $600, you guys.
Yeah, that seems low.
Look at that.
That's sick.
So I wonder. Okay, first off, I need to check if I want an auction. Now, I love Bud's stuff. I wonder if it's because he does original art and prints almost weekly on mycomicshop.com.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it devalues any at all, because even though this is awesome double splash version, I get all that. Like it's definitely worth worth more than $600 for sure, in my opinion. But like if you have like a Bud Root itch to scratch, and you pick up like 1 to 3 to 10 pieces, like maybe you're not bidding anymore.
All right.
You know, I don't know. Just thinking. I love how that person has 33% positive.
Yeah.
So they definitely canceled that thing for only $600.
Grateful Dead Comics. Limited first edition signed. Is it signed by Jerry Garcia? Is that signed? Is that Jerry
Yes.
Garcia?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god,
crazy.
dude. Look at this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Dipped in acid.
Grateful Dead Comics.
Yeah,
There's,
you can't
there's
beat
your
that.
acid right there.
There you go.
$176, man. With a Jerry Garcia auto. That's amazing. This is a Kevin Eastman sketch cover.
That's good. That's good as Eastman. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, OA.
Yeah.
Oh, a real sketch cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's worth $400.
Yeah.
It's those incentive blanks that they did earlier in the 2011 series.
Okay.
All right,
Dude,
we're getting
that 2011 IDW Turtles, man, they used to sell for so much money. Any of them. Just any of them.
We're already in that stage of multiple items tonight that have pissed people off because they went for so low and they didn't get a chance to get them. But there's some more
It's going to
coming
get
out.
worse.
Yep.
It's going to
It's
get
gonna
worse.
This blew
Damn
me
it.
away. 1984 CBG Comics Buyer Guide. The Comics Buyer Guides from the mid 80s. Now, is this because one of these must have had like the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in it? Like what Why did these sell for so much? Jesse James has stacks of these, by the way, Jesse, if you're listening.
No
I
way.
mean, yeah, dude. I've seen. Look, there it is, right there. Look at that.
Oh,
That is wow.
See that lenticular that came out today? Reprint of #1.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude,
Get out.
that
It's
is
hard to find. I can text you.
that right
Is that-
there. Is
that first
amazing.
preview appearance? Is that first
I don't
teaser
know.
appearance?
I don't
I
fucking
have
know,
no
but
idea.
it's early enough that it should be worth something. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's
I'd frame it or get it
Definitely.
graded by CGC or something, you know?
authenticated it or something somehow. Yeah.
Mhm.
But if it's in the middle,
Oh, dude,
I don't
that
know.
is so
How
good.
what size are these? Are these comic size?
They're huge. They're huge. See, they're folded in half.
It's a newspaper, right? Okay, that's what I thought.
See, they fold in half right there.
Yeah, it's a fucking newspaper.
Yeah.
It's like a LA Weekly, I think, right?
Yeah, they said it's almost 40 years old. These are a fun read for any comics fan with the first ad for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable, you guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff in there too.
All right, so I told you it's starting to get painful, right? That's painful. Let's continue. The Creature #1, Dave Stevens.
Wow.
Early Dave Stevens art. Yeah.
Didn't even know it existed.
Yep. Self-published. First Dave Stevens art.
Dude,
Ooh.
near mint raws of almost anything he's done are over $100 now.
So good.
Let's see what we have in the Beyond Wednesdays
Creator first.
Creators First list for Dave Stevens. By the way, we added 2 new people yesterday. We added
Nice.
David Boer and Drew Zucker from the Canto creative team onto the list yesterday.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see here. Dave Stevens. What do we have?
Isn't Kanto going to be Dark Horse now?
Yep, they just got signed to
Or
Dark Horse.
Horse?
Early
Oh,
amateur work. Creature #1. Cover inks fanzine drawn in 1974, put out in 1977. His first work, Destiny Science Fiction fanzine #2, put out in spring of 75. So this Creature #1 was his first. It's like the Jenny Frison stuff. It's his first drawn art, but it was put out later because it sat for so long.
Mm.
So it's still super rare, man. Super rare.
Nice.
All right, let's continue. This one blew me away. More creator first stuff. Alex Ross. This is Terminator the Burning Earth #1. First Alex Ross. It's signed by Alex Ross, and it's a newsstand, you guys. 9/8 signature series.
Wow.
What is up with the lightning bolts? What's the deal with the lightning bolts on a CGC signature series book? What does that mean?
Nazi.
Oh,
Fucking wipe out. I don't know. Dude.
That's
I've never seen
Hell's
that.
Angel.
Is it an Alex Ross? It's got to be an Alex Ross thing.
Is it an Alex
Yeah.
Ross thing? I mean, he's got a special Alex Ross CGC.
I mean, yeah, it's an Alex Ross label. It's got to be that
Yeah.
one. I haven't seen it on anything else.
But this is a newsstand of this. That's crazy.
What does
I've never
Alex Ross
seen a
have to do with this?
This is his first
cover.
first ever work in comics.
Okay.
His art, yeah.
So he must have did what a sit down with CGC and an in-house signing. Is that why they did the bolts?
It
Probably.
says signed by Alex Ross on something 23. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if anybody knows what the lightning bolts are for on CGC books, I've never seen them. Then we've got this. Amazing Spider-Man #174, a double cover 9/8. Look how vibrant the color on this thing is.
Are you sure he didn't fuck around with it when you listed it?
I have a Mark Jewelers of this, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
It's partial origin of Punisher too. And that's
Yep. Wow. That just looks gorgeous, dude.
Yeah, it's nice.
Less than $500, $456.
Not bad.
How about a complete Marvel value stamp book?
I love when these come up.
Yeah.
Right?
I think they're usually between like 5 and 1,200.
You usually don't see them complete. They're usually half full or not, or completely.
Well, I haven't. Yeah, I'm with you. They're definitely not usually complete, but they come up.
What was the one in Hulk 181? Shaun of the She-Devil? Is that who it was? The Hulk 181 one?
I don't know. Everyone's sitting here. I can look.
Can't remember. Look at this.
Man, that's sad. You cut up all those like key issues and just to sell it for $550.
The rarest space. This space is reserved for the rarest Marvel value stamp of them all.
The
Why
Galactus?
is that one the rarest?
Mm.
I'll get Shannon. Let's see.
I think it is Shaun of the She-Devil.
Let's figure it out.
Let's see if she's in here. Look how cool these are.
Yep, it's Shannon the She-Devil.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep. Right there.
Yo, you weren't joking. You really have a 181 just sitting there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not mine.
And there it is, right there.
just
Marvel
pressed
value
it.
stamp number 54.
Oh, nice.
Sold for $550.
I mean,
That is
Sean,
cool.
I have a Sandman 75-second print just sitting here.
Nice. Need a press?
Probably.
And then finally, this kick-ass G.I. Joe figure. This is the Mexican version of Snake Eyes. And if you see Mexican G.I. Joe figures, they're like these little boxes. You see them? They're like, what, you know? And
Damn, I really want this.
right?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
All right, look at this. These are super rare. And do you guys see what the difference is? It's version 2 Snake Eyes card with a version 1 Snake Eyes.
I saw that. Yeah.
He goes by Lobo Solitario. Solo Wolf. So
You'd almost wonder if that made it a bootleg because they fucked that up, but it's probably just authentic, and that's just how it was.
graded AFA 80, man. I bet
Yeah.
you Nate is crying in his beer right now that he didn't. Hopefully he bought this.
He
dude.
probably fucking bought it, dude.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the market report for
Nice.
October 25th, 2023.